Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new episode of the Return to the SWF. We are here for our last show in February. We are still in the fallout of... Oh man, I already forgot. No, Nothing to Lose. I almost forgot the pay-per-view already. Nothing to Lose. So this show, we only have two matches pre-booked. Jungle Lord versus James Prudence. The story being this is Jungle Lord's first match back since his very embarrassing loss to Spencer Spade, who is wrestling tonight. His match didn't get pre-booked next week because it's against a jobber, so he's got a little squash match tonight. Oh, maybe Hammer Hadley can pick up the victory, but no, he won't. And Sammy Smoke versus Jimmy Hernandez. The Team Sexy feud is just kicked off. I believe they debuted last week. They debuted at the pay-per-view, jumping Stephen Parker backstage, causing Jimmy Hernandez to run out and officially turn face. And this is the first match in the little war that they are having. For those of you that remembered, in the previous episode, James Diaz, who we just signed, already went down with an injury. And while he's working through it, it will be 2 months and a couple weeks of him out injured. So I have sent him and his partner Logan Wolfsbane down to RIPW. Not that they need to develop, but they don't have a lot of popularity, so they're not going to complain about it. And I really want to use them as a team, so I could do a thing where Logan has a short 2-month solo run while his partner's injured, but I would rather not do that in the event that he gains way too much popularity for James Diaz. I sent them both down there. They don't need to develop, but it can't hurt to have them develop just a little bit. James Diaz's injury is being worked through. I just didn't want to aggravate it myself, so if it gets aggravated down there, it's not my fault. And the other thing I want to talk about is that we are right now currently, thanks to my buildup of the Crippler, who I believe had a slightly higher star quality rating than whoever he replaced on the area battles page. For those of you that don't know how the area battles work, it takes your top 5 most popular wrestlers and does some math with star quality. I don't know exactly what the math is. All I know is that the more popular they are and the higher their star quality will get you, the better their number is. And the better their number is, I'll just show it, man. I didn't want to show the page, but I'll show it. That's not it. There we go. Battles. So it is. There's our stars. Basically, we're tied with USPW, and it says we're above them. So I do not know how it will work out. I believe it will be better shows. That's what I think it would be. I think whoever had the better shows will get the tiebreaker advantage, and we should win that, but I don't know if that's how it is or if it's just it goes to the bigger company. But right now it says we're above them, which is really cool. So yeah, we might actually sneak away with this area battle. Oh wow, that's so weird. Steve Freely's not on this list. I was gonna say that's the triangle that's killing us right now. Josh Thompson not being... I'm stalling too much. Alright, so that's enough for the intro. Let's just get into the show. So we open the show with Valiant trying to speak his mind. He's cutting a backstage promo, kind of a cold open to the show. Valiant gives just a little rundown to Scythes, like, no matter all the tricks and gabagool that you'll try to throw at me, I'll always come out on top. I'm Valiant for a reason. That's my name for a reason. So there's nothing you can do, no trickery, nothing. You can knock me down as many times as you want. I will always get back up. And once Rocky Golden's out of the hospital, he'll get back to his feet. We'll take you out together. There's no takeover of SWF because you're going to have to go through the two of us. And he's kind of just like rallying the troops, but it's just him. Until eventually Scythes and John Greed, allegedly Scythes and John Greed knock him out because the lights go out, you hear a commotion, and when the lights come back on, Valiant is laid out, and then, we get Doc Samson, or SWS version of Doc Samson, and a couple other goons running out to treat him, and then we cut to whatever our intro video is. I when I say cold open, I mean cold open, man. We went straight from the Big Bang conspiracy to this. So 87 though, Valiant's pretty good. Our opening match is Sammy Smoke versus Jimmy Hernandez, getting a 72. That's pretty good. Obviously, it was kind of a Jimmy Hernandez carry. By the way, face turn. He's back to Jimmy Hernandez. That's how he was in 2016 as a face, so changing it back. Jimmy Hernandez is one of my favorites for a reason, and pulling out a 74, getting a 72. So that's lit. Fuck yeah. After the match, though, Jimmy Hernandez and Steven Parker are kind of celebrating in the ring when Bear Bukowski and Joe Sexy come bolting down from the backstage. And just as kind of a quick angle to show off Bear Bukowski's strength and power, the Brute just lays them both out and stands tall. No pre-booking, nothing, just a little showcase for Bear Bukowski, because I want to push him in the save, because unlike in 2016, he is not a complete fucking asshole and cancer to the locker room. I think he has a negative influence on the locker room, but he has not done a single thing to make me mad at him. So, Bear Bukowski, you're actually going to get a fair shake, and in this game, I no longer hate you. It is the Joey Minnesota effect. I could not stand that guy in 2013, but 2016 comes around, he's kind of mellowed out, he's chill, he's relaxed, and I push him. Bear Bukowski, same deal. The crimes that would get committed to my house if you all saw how I booked Joey Minnesota in TCW would be crazy. I hoarded pop from that man. Following that, we get a side-by-side promo with Angry Gilmore and the Crippler. Just kind of think of this as a similar promo style to what they do on AEW Rampage, the Mark Henry bit that they do before each main event, where it's like one guy here, one guy here. It's like that, but it's cooler. So, yeah, I don't really have anything written for this. They just hate each other. You'll never take my title. Yes, I will. No, you won't. 84. 86 from Remo. He comes out to the ring, and he's like, so I'm sure you're all wondering why I beat up horribly, like, deformed, mutilated, destroyed, ruined, absolutely dominated Mikey Lau last week, and it's plain and simple. I'm so sick of these small, skinny, lanky assholes coming into my company thinking that they're the shit, but you're not the shit. You're not hot shit. You're burning shit that's gonna burn out. There's nothing special about you, Mikey Lau, and I'm here to prove that. And at the pay-per-view, when I get my hands on you in a real match, the whole world is gonna see you for what you truly are, and that is a fad. You're a fad, you dragon. You're not even a dragon. You spit no fire. I just spit fire. Boom. Dude, what a comeback of a promo. Oh my god, I turned that around. Yeah, cool. Second match announced for Awesome Impact. We have Michael Lau and Remus Richardson. I think that would be a really good match. But 86 for Remo, and I think that was a Menace promo too, so Remo's cracked, dude. Remo's great. Following that, we have the tag team match, Fame and Money versus the completely not thrown together and totally established team of Brett Biggins and American Machine. So, to no one's surprise, Fame and Money win this match, and they don't use the help of Hollywood Bret Starr, who is taking the night off. He is home. He's not here tonight. And, yeah, I'm pulling up my spreadsheet on my phone, because guess who did not come prepared, apparently, to this episode? I'm actually doing pretty well, I think. Usually I've stuttered a lot by now, but I haven't so far. So, maybe I need to get sick every week when I record, because I get so much better at it. So yeah, they win via just insensitive interference. Monty pins Brett. So, yeah, following the match, that's their kind of tongue-in-cheek promo, is like, so you all say we can't win without Brett. Well, we just did it. Brett's nowhere to be found. He's not even here, and we still won. So what do you say now? And, boo, obviously. So they're basically like, so now that we've two established wins in 2 weeks, I think that's more than enough to prove that we are the next in line for the tag team champions. And out comes American Glory. And American Glory say, there's no cuts in this line. You had your rematch and you stepped out of line. Whether that was you or your boss making decisions for you, because none of you can stick up for yourselves. You're cutting in line. It's our turn now. And we're not going to let you fight them until you go through us. And Paul Huntington's just like, what are you going to do about it? And then Matty Faith just fucking headbutts him. Just lays him out. Small brawl ensues. Headbutt, heels retreat eventually. 67, good enough angle for what it deserves. We have a little backstage thing with Angry Gilmore and Lenny Brown. The two of them have kind of grown a small bond. They're little acquaintances backstage. And being little acquaintances, they both hate their rivals. And so, becoming acquaintances, they want to try a tag team match. And they pitch an idea to Eric Eisen. What better kind of tag team match than a tag team match against our own rivals? You put me and Lenny in a tag team, and we want to fight Crippler and Rogue. Eric Eisen's like, well, sure. Okay. Well, that's a great match. That's a good idea, guys. Good job. 72 for that. Following that, we have the Unleashed Awesomeness beating down Joey Morgan for fun, because that's what they do best, is having a lot of fun backstage. But they are once again stopped by the team of ZWB and Oliver Cobb. They are, Cobb has a baseball bat, ZWB has a kendo stick, and a dog, apparently. They have a dog with them. So they chase him away. But on their way from retreating, Randy Unleashed yells, "You won't get away with this. Later on tonight, Awesomeness are going to face you, and we're going to get our revenge in a 2-versus-2. And Oliver Cobb says, "Bring it on, motherfucker!" Or something like that. CMP's like, whoa, man, we got sponsors. You can't say the F word. Our booker keeps forgetting that he's trying to stop saying the F word for role-playing purposes. And Oliver Cobb's like, okay, I'm sorry. Our booker will try to stop doing that. 75. James Pruden versus Jungle Lord did not do as well as I thought it would. Both guys are decently in the mid-card. I think they're both recognizables. If not, Jungle Lord's a well-known. Or James Pruden's might be a well-known, too. They're both decent, so I thought this might get at least a 70. But this was kind of a test match for both guys, as well as farthering a story that I have with Jungle Lord, a short little story. 67, though. Yeah, Jungle Lord wins 13:06. Nothing more than that. And up next, we have a quick, fired-up promo by Jungle Lord. Jungle Lord is kind of like, you can't just push me aside. I'm a legend of this company. I feel like I'm being thrown away to the new talent when I still have more left in the tank. Guys like Spencer Spade and Hollywood Brat Star can't lace my boots, and he's totally not going to regret calling someone a brat next week. 59 for that. We have a pre-booking to do. So after that little kerfluffle bluffle earlier, which also reminds me I need to do this one. Hold up. Not Remo, the Crippler and Rogue. So that got pre-booked. So Eric Eisen made it official. Next week we will have a number 1 contenders match between American Glory, and Fame and Money. Winner will fight the tag team champs. Contenders match tag at Awesome Impact. Yeah, cool. 54. It's just a match announcement. It won't affect our show. After that, we have Scythes and John Greed basically admitting that they did the beatdown. They got nothing to hide. That's just their way of fighting, is turning off the lights and beating you guys blind. And just to their promo is John Greed's like, Valiant, you're picking a fight that you simply can't win. Rocky Golden's way more talented than you. He knows what he's going to have to do. But us and the rest of the SWF fanbase know that you simply do not have what it takes to stop us. Rocky Golden probably won't either, but I mean, at least Rocky Golden has got a good chance. Valiant, you're quite useless to everyone around you. 75, that cut deep, dude. I did not expect that to cut deep. Oh, and then the long-anticipated the heavily anticipated Hammer Hadley debut at the SWF. This was meant to be Air Attack Weasel. I even wrote it out. I'm like, book in the Mid-South. I think we're in the Mid-South. Book in wherever Air Attack Weasel is, because I wanted to use him on the show, and then I can't sign him because of the stupid owner goals. You'd think they let you bypass that for a one-off show, but no, Jerry Eisen really wants you to have 60% charisma, and for some reason Hammer Hadley has that, and Air Attack Weasel doesn't. So this asshole snuck his way into a 7-minute match. So 59 rated match. What I wanted was like a nice high spots match before the main event, but no, we just get 7 minutes of Hammer fucking Hadley. 59. Following the match, Spencer Spade's in the ring, and Brandon James and Krissy Angelle come out, and Brandon James has a suit on, Krissy Angelle also has a suit on, and the duo propose a nice business opportunity. Krissy Angelle grabs a microphone, and she says, Spencer Spade, in the previous weeks, despite the rocky start that you and my client have had, we have truly decided that there is something so much worse than you ripping off Brandon James. And that is Robbie Retro. Robbie Retro walking around the backstage thinking that his life has value and that he's adding value to this company when he is not. And despite the beginning of our relationships, we want to propose that you and Brandon James unite temporarily, of course, God forbid, temporarily, to remove Robbie Retro from the SWF once and for all. This, of course, is strictly business. We do not like you. You do not like us, and we really don't like you. But we have bigger matters at hand than petty gimmick infringement, and we need your help. Spencer Spade, he says, I really don't like you. And you don't like me, but I really don't like you. But you're absolutely right. Robbie Retro is an unmitigated cancer on this company, and if we do not treat this cancer before it's too late, it will continue to spread. So Brandon James, he holds out his arm. Brandon James, I'm in. And the two shake hands. What a beautiful moment for these two, uniting after all over their mutual found disdain for Robbie Retro and his 70s dancing. 76 for that. Yeah, see, that's Robbie Retro's favorite year, 1976. It all plays together. There's so many angles I got going on back here. It's another 76. Robbie Retro's getting himself in the Valiant feud. So, yeah, that's pre-booking for the pay-per-view. Eric Eisen announces it is official for Awesome Impact. Despite Scythes believing that Valiant doesn't have a chance, Eric thinks he has a chance, so he gives him a match at the pay-per-view. Valiant versus Scythes. We will gain a boost. Hell yeah. It's not even a small boost, dude. That's a big boost. That's good stuff we're looking at, because I pre-booked this whole month, and I messed up my pre-bookings, and 2 of them are going to get pre-booked on the final show. So, good thing we're already getting a boost, because I needed it. 76. And we have Rocky Golden update number 2 from the hospital. He is still in the hospital. That is his update. 70 for our main event. That's a really bad main event, but I was really expecting it because look who's in it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I'm fine that it got a 70. We're relaxing because I think we have enough blue angles to carry this show to at least an 83 if we get another one in this closing match. So it's Oliver Cobb and ZWB versus the Awesomeness. This is like sort of a pseudo showcase match for Oliver Cobb. He gets a lot more offense than a lot of people think he does, even though he's technically the weak link. He gets a 62, so he's better than Jungle Lord. So Oliver Cobb gets a lot more offense than anyone expects, but he's still Oliver Cobb, so he has to take the pin. but the pin only happens after it's that spot in the match where all the stars are lining up for the finish. And, ZWB takes out Huey. Jefferson's in the ring. Oliver Cobb's rearing up for the fastball. When BJ O'Neill gets on her knees and gets the ref's attention, he's like, whoa, what's going on over there? She's on her knees. And Randy Unleashed runs out from backstage, just fucking sprinting single leg dropkick right across the face, allowing Jefferson and Huey to hit the shock and awe. 70 rated match, tainted finish. 70, dude, had everything going against it. Had Oliver Cobb in there. Had the Awesomeness and ZWB, who are pretty good, but they're not really over. And it was a fuck finish, so it had everything going against it, and it still got a 70. So I'm really proud of this main event, and this is probably going to be one of our worst shows yet, but you got to have these building block shows. Not every show can be an SWF banger, even though every show is an SWF banger, if you catch my drift. It can't be an SWF banger. 70, and we end the show. That did not go how I was hoping. I was really hoping Adam Smasher would carry this promo, but he did not, and so we have another beatdown by the Awesomeness, because that is what they do best. They just love their fucking beatdowns, and they're beating down Huey and ZWB, and Joey Morgan runs out. He's coming to return the favor because he's a man of honor, and it's looking like the babyfaces are going to win when Adam Smasher runs out, and as he's running, he's yelling so loud. He doesn't have a microphone. He's just yelling so loud, gotta serve justice. Justice needs to be served. Nobody can stop justice. And he serves his justice, and the heels end Supreme TV successful. I am not looking forward to this show result. That is not a good show. Oh, and now Can's going to be mad at me. Oh, that's not a good show. I am going to be way more careful booking my main events. I might actually rewrite. I'm going to look at the upcoming main events. Oh, the go-home show's got a questionable one now. Oof. I think I'm going to run with it, though. I have faith in those two. Okay, I'm saying it right now. If the go-home show lets me down, then we're no longer having faith. I can't be mad at this rating. I can't be mad at it at all, because we did have 2 blue angles and the main event was a 70. So I did this to myself. I can't be mad at it. I'm disappointed. I can't be mad at it. So, oh my god, dude, we're going to lose to TCW. Oh, we're going to lose to TCW. Oh, man. We can sign Bart Biggins, though. Oh, my God, dude. TCW fucking sucks. Dude, TCW is fucking shit, man. Oh, my. They put Doc Hammond in the main event again. Bruh. Doc Hammond is cringe. We're going to take Bart Biggins from you. No, we're not. I'm just kidding. Oh, shit. It's fine. I reunited Quadruple B in the SWF in the last save. Allegedly. Go watch that. Find out if I did. I did. It's not that big of a deal. It's Quadruple B. So, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. What am I upset about? No, I'm happy. Dude, I'm under the weather. Sure, you can tell from my voice. But I have a lot of motivation to record, and I haven't been recording enough for you guys. So if I have the motivation, even if I'm under the weather, I want to do it. So, yeah, pretty cool. You know what? Yeah. I deserve that rating. We were on a really good streak. We were on a really good streak of damn, we lost a lot of... I hate that. Real quick rant. Quick 64 rant. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Return to the SWF, and come back for the next one where we will get the results of the area battle. Hopefully we can win against USPW, because USPW sucks, and so does TCW, dude. How do you get a 73? I'll tell you how. You put Doc Hammond in your fucking main event. What a bunch of nerds. Who would do such a thing, dude? Oh, dude, one-man army and Team Dynasty? Yuck. TCW sucks, but you all don't. Have a good one.